Welcome to Chapter 4 of the Complete iOS Developer course. In the last chapter, we downloaded Xcode, we had a look at the interface, and we set up a very basic app which told you how old your cat was in cat years. Fabulous. Not a bad start. We did a very little bit of coding, but we kind of brushed over the details. So in this chapter, we're going to look at Swift in much more detail and look at things like variables, loops, if statements, etc. And then we're going to create 2 or 3 apps along the way. Okay, so let's get started straight away. As I mentioned in the opening video of the previous chapter, Xcode 6 has a great feature called Playgrounds. So we're going to start a new project and find out how we can use Playgrounds to literally play around with our code. So I've just gone to File and then New Project. As before, we'll go for Single View and we'll call this one Learning Swift. And again, it's going to be for Swift and iPhone, and I'm just going to pop it right there in my files. Okay, again, while that's all chugging along, I will resize everything so you can see it well. There we go. So playgrounds are a file type, essentially, in Xcode that we can create, and then once you've got a playground, you can type whatever code you like into it, and you'll be able to see the output of that code immediately. So it's a really handy feature for learning to code because you can play around with things really easily and see the results straight away. So, how do we get started? Well, we go to File, New, and this time we want a new file, not a new project, just a new file within the project. And you can see we've got various types of file. The ones that we've seen so far are Swift files. So that's what we've been dealing with so far, but this is a playground file that we want. So click on Playground and then click Next. And it will just ask you to enter the name of the file that you want. We'll just call it My Playground, and we'll put it right there inside the Learning Swift app directory structure. And there it is. So once we click on My Playground, you can see, so it's given us a very basic setup now. So we've got the UIKit framework that we saw a few videos ago. So that means that we can do things with the UI. And very simply, what's happened is the default bit of code that we've got is var to create a variable, and that variable is called str, which is short for string. And then it's set that equal to hello playground. And you can see we've got the output. Well, there isn't actually any output, but this just keeps track of the value of that variable for us. So very quick challenge for you now. Can you change the value of the variable str to anything else? So maybe hello world or something more inventive. Did you manage it? All we need to do is type str equals and then whatever we want our new value to be in double quotes, like that. That's it. And you can see that it's given us the value there as well. And that's all there is to it, really. That's the Swift playground. Let's go straight on in the next video to learning about variables, the different types that we can have, and the things that we can do with them.